Hey guys, Rodimusbill here. The following review is going to be on the Transformers Kingdom, Core Class, Soundwave, and Laserbeak. Stay tuned. Rodimusbill here. Today we're going to do a review on the very rare and hard to find Transformers Kingdom Warfare Cybertron Trilogy Core Class Soundwave WFC-K21. And first we'll take a look at the package. There is Soundwave, there's the name Soundwave, WFC-21. There is Laserbeak in its cassette form. Let's see, you could see Soundwave's gun is in two parts. Transformers, Generations, Takara Tomy. There's the UPC in case anybody wants it. One side, the other side, and it says Core Class. And then on the back, it is Soundwave Robot to Tape Player in 8 steps, and you fit Laserbeak right inside of it. It's pretty cool. It actually comes with a small Laserbeak. All right, let's get this guy open and see how cool Soundwave really is. And here we have Soundwave out of the package. First, we're going to take a look at the instruction booklet. Okay, Transformers and some cool green writing. All right, then you put one gun in his hand. One gun goes on his shoulder. And then you can open up the tape deck and you can slide Laserbeak out. There are the instructions. You got the first part. Very basic instructions. There's the second part. You put the gun storage on the back, put the tape in, and you are done. Now, for his gun that goes on his shoulder, typical Soundwave gun, looks like a Gatling gun. There it is. It's molded in blue. It's hollow, but what do you expect for these core class figures? And then his other gun that he wields in his hand, you got the silver, you got the red paint, it's got some detailing, typical Soundwave gun. And then you've got a hole up here, and you got to be very careful because this, I'm afraid this peg's going to break. This doesn't really fit in here that good. And then you put the other one in his hand. And there is Soundwave. Now, and he's pretty cool. Let's take a look at Soundwave. Typical Soundwave face. He's got the red eyes, blue head, yellow tape deck with a Decepticon symbol. You got the play, stop, rewind, fast forward. Then you got the feet. You got his arms. You got some detailing up here. You got the silver, the blue. Typical Soundwave backpack. That's where the head goes in. And there is the back. Very, very cool. And for articulation, the head does do 360 degrees. In fact, they want you to do it 180 when you do transformation. His arm, very stiff. 360. It goes out like that. It's on a ball joint, so if you do any more, it's going to pop out. It's got another ball joint. It's got 360 degrees at the elbow, 90-degree bend, and the hands just move in. They don't move around. No waist articulation. Here's the other side with the hand. Same thing. Now the feet. Well, he doesn't go up that much, but he does do the full split. But he doesn't. You can't make him move his leg forward, and he's got 90 degrees at the elbow, and his feet move back and forth for transformation, and they don't rock side to side. And that is Soundwave. Now Laserbeak, what you do is you just take your finger and you open this up, and there is Laserbeak, typical red, silver, and black. There's the other side, and it's got a little detail. There you go. It's got some detailing. And there is the Laserbeak cassette, and it's got little grooves, so you just slide it in here and you shut it, and that is Soundwave. Alright, now we're going to do some size comparisons. And for our first robot to robot comparisons, we're going to bring in Megatron and Starscream. These are your holy trinity of the Decepticons, and they look pretty cool. And they're actually pretty detailed too, considering their size. Next, we bring in the animals. We got Vertebrake and Rat Trap. Then we're going to bring in good old Optimus Prime. And then we're going to show you some size. This is a Power Master Skullgrin. And this is the Power Master, Prime Master, I think Legion Maximo or something. Just to tell you, show you the size. And this is a little swoop that came with one of my Transformers. And now we're going to back up. And we're going to bring in G1 Soundwave. So, typical design. You've got the same plus or play fast forward. You got the cassette tape. Silver arms, blue. So this is G1 Soundwave. Next we're going to bring in Sound Blaster, which Soundwave is the same except blue for the Siege. And then what we're going to do is we're going to look at, this is Laserbeak. And this is going to be Laserbeak on the War for Cybertron. And this is G1 Buzzsaw. So now you got the 3 cassette tapes and what they look like. Alright, now let's transform him. Actually, we're gonna first let's see if the blast effects work on Soundwave's gun. And they do. Alright, this is a blast effect from one of my old we'll try different blast effects. Let's see, this one. Yep, and cool. And the blast effects do work with Soundwave. Let's take this cassette tape back in and shut that. Now I'm going to show you transformation. And now, to transform Soundwave, it's going to be pretty basic. We're going to take the 2 guns off. We're going to fold his hands in. They just fold into the hollow cavity behind him. You're going to turn the head 190 degrees. And you're going to fold it into this area right here. Take the arms and just fold them back. There you go. And then these, we're going to fold them once, fold them this way, and then what you're going to do is this tab is going to fit in that slot like that. And we're just going to fold this one over. And the instructions say these to put these like that. And then what you want to do is you put this one in this hole. This gets me nervous. I think I'm going to break these pegs because for some reason they don't fit too good in mine. There, that one's like that. And then the other gun will fit here. So in the end they're all pretty much level, and that helps Soundwave. And he's a cool looking cassette tape. Now I don't know if I like this better or just move these up like that. I don't know if that looks better or not. But this, I kind of wish they would have hid the toes, but it's still pretty cool. And then you got the eject button right here. And you've got the basic, again, play, fast forward, pause, stop. You got the yellow cassette tape. You open this up, and there's even some detailing inside. Let's take this out. So you got some cool detail inside. And then again, of course, you got Laserbeak. We're just going to slide Laserbeak in. Close it up. And then you rotate it. It's got some little detailing there. The back, well, what do you expect? It's Soundwave. And there is that side. You got a little oh, that's cool. You got like a volume control button right there. None on this side. There's the bottom. And he is a cool looking Walkman back in the days. Alright, now let's do some other comparisons in this. Okay, now let's bring in back the Holy Trinity. So we've got Starscream, Megatron, and Soundwave. And then we're going to bring in our monsters, or our animals, Rat Trap and Vertebrake. Here is Optimus and Skullgrin. Now, we're going to bring in G1 Soundwave. Let's see the difference between these two guys. Very, very similar. You can see the silvers, the blues. This has more blue around the legs, but the, nah, you really didn't push that much in. Very, very nice upgrade considering this guy is the price point and how big he is and how complex he is. That is those two guys. And Sound Blaster is a spaceship as opposed to a tape deck. And that is that. And we'll tell you how big of a cassette tape is. So these are the cassette tapes, almost the same size as Soundwave. And that is it for all of the comparisons in tape deck mode. Now, transform them back real quick. Unpeg the leg. Swing it out. Swing it forward. Push the leg out. Untab it. Rotate. Take the foot. Swing it out. The arms, they just rotate out. And the hands, pull the hands out. And the head's a little tricky. It's got a little post right there. You can put your thumbnail in. Rotate this out. Turn the head. Oh, and actually he still has weapons attached to his feet. Pretty cool. Like I said, this gets me nervous. Because I don't want this to break. That's about all I'm doing on that side. And this gun goes in here. And that is Soundwave. Pretty cool. I couldn't believe I found him at Target. So you've got to check the Targets, the Walmarts, every day. You've got to check them. Because you never know what they're going to have. And I was so glad that I found this guy. But, well worth the wait. And that's about it for this review. So please make sure you like, subscribe, share my channel with your friends. I'm on the Facebook pages like Transformer Addicts, Generation 1. Make sure you go to tformers.com or tformers on Facebook page and subscribe to them. Check out Big Bad Toy Store. There's a link below. This guy might be on sale there. Check out Amazon. There's an also link below probably, although, you know, in the future they might not be there. And all that good stuff. So, this review is over. Soundwave superior. Soundwave out.